Good day, gentlemen. Mr. Joe here, and this is Mr. Joe TV. Part of our mandate in this channel is to do reviews, positive and negative reviews, to be able to enlighten people on products that we use or products that they use that are scams or that are good for their business. Okay. And in today's review session, we'll be reviewing a platform called COTPS, COTP. Some call it COTP. Okay. And in this review, I wouldn't want to now go and start taking you through all the process. What I would do is just to show you the review that others have done, and we'll try to investigate their opinions based on their own review and see if what they are saying is the truth or not, and then we now make our own verdict. Okay, so why am I doing this? A lot of people are pushed into joining platforms that they don't do research on by their mentors and role models, who also do their research, and maybe some of them know that the platforms are bad, but they still do it for the aim of getting the referral juice that comes with it. Okay, and not tell their followers the truth. So if you're like that, then this review is for you. Okay. So you get to know the platform in which you've invested or in which someone is telling you to invest your money into, and know and now take your own decision. Okay. A lot of people will still tell you and still give you that the final word that you should do your own research. Truth is, most of you don't do your own research. So let me help you do that research. And let's go. Let's get started. And this website is called TBBOB. It's a scam review and alert website that reviews scams and give you their reason for reviewing it as scam. Okay. At the end of this video, you will understand why I am categorizing this COTP as a scam project. That, or let me say it this way, a Ponzi scheme that is a pyramid scheme that is likely going to is likely going to vanish in the future and people are going to lose their money. Okay, so now let's get over it and see why that is my own opinion. Now they said it's an ugly scam and that you should beware. And let's see why they said that. Okay, this review addresses the crypto OTC trading platform COTPS scam that promises you up to 100% monthly return on investment. Yes, this is their website here. And based on the calculation, you can make 100% monthly, and it is guaranteed according to what according to their promises. Not fully guaranteed because you're going to do some work, which is doing the trading, so many times in a day, like 10 times in a day, every two hours. But the fact that they guarantee that this money is going to come in every two hours, that is also like a big guarantee on their own side. Now, what is COTP? COTP or COTPS, whatever you choose to call it, is the same thing. It means Crypto OTC Trading Platform. It is an online platform that supposedly will earn you a passive income. The platform is specialized in over-the-counter trading and arbitrage trading. Daily returns on investment are advertised as high as 3.6%. COTP says that all digital assets held in the app are FDIC insured up to $250,000 per customer. We're going to verify this information. Also, the company is registered in Colorado and as a MSB with FinCEN. But is COTP legit? Can you trust it with your money? Now let us find out. The truth is COTP is a scam. Okay, and let us now get down to why we say it is a scam. Now, let's start with the team. Who are the team behind this? Usually, when a project comes out, it is not supposed to hide the team, the people who are behind it. Let's look at some of the platforms we use today. Binance, when they came out, they made it open about their team, right? And even though when you go to Binance website, it is tough to see that section anymore. But at least when you go to Twitter or when you go to Google and you search who is the CEO of Binance, you're going to see the CEO of Binance. So you go to Twitter, you see that he's verified and he's always promoting his platform. The same goes with every other platform that I know. You get to know who is behind it. Twitter, you talk about Jack, right? So, but when you come to COTP and just a little Google search, let's say COTP as CEO, right? Someone has even searched this before. Let's see. See? You don't see anything. You don't see anything. And when you go to their website, they have two websites, right? Now, this is the first website, cotps.com. You don't see anywhere that it is, they talk about their team. You don't see that. You don't. Now, the second website, this is the second website, which is cotps.net. This is where they did like explanation about, this platform. And you have the home, introduction, technology, advantages, qualification, roadmap, media coverage, partners, and download. There's nowhere you see team, right? To at least know those who are behind this technology, right? You don't see that. You don't. I wanted to see if I can play this video and see if it is on YouTube and probably go and check the channel, but it's not playable. See, just like an image. So you don't see the team behind this. There's no team behind this. How can you be doing something with people you don't know? People you don't know, like you don't know who is behind this platform. If anything happens, who do you hold responsible? Right? If you go to the bank, you see people in the bank, people who are working in the bank, you see the bank managers and so on. If you do research on that bank, you're going to get to know people who are shareholders or majority shareholders in that bank. Like you know people who are giving your money to, and when they say they are insured, you also can research and be sure that yes, what they are telling you is the truth before you even put down your money. So why is it that we don't do that in platforms where we put in our money online? Now there's no team. You can't see that. Now from this review here, they are saying it is a fake team. Probably there's another website because the thing about this is they have so many websites, like they have so many ways of conveying their information, which are totally wrong because you're supposed to have all your information in one place so that people can actually see what you have. So maybe some of this information, was in this website before, probably when this review was done, which I can't get to, this was March 21st, right? So maybe these informations were open and they've removed it, which is typical of a scam project. So let's start with the first thing. COTP uses two domains, cotps.com and cotps.net, which I've shown you. Both are interlinked. Cotps.net shows pictures of the team that supposedly is running the entire operation, but everything is fake. Now look at it closely. When these people did this research, these team members were still in the website. But because some of these scam detectors have started, doing their research, now it has been removed. If I look at this cotps.net, I don't see anywhere you can see the team any longer. You don't see the team, so it's been removed. That is a red flag showing you that this is a pure scam. Okay. Now, from this, so the pictures are stock photos and not photos of actual people working as COTPS. The guy in the video is very probably a paid actor. Even the guy here, like this video they did here, it can't be played. And look at it very well. You see that the play button is covering the face of the guy. So I don't really know what happened here. Maybe the person uh, try to tell them that if they don't take down the video, that he's going to sue them or he's going to, I don't know what happened, but look at it closely. See that this is planned. How can the play button, which is supposed to be in the middle, now be in front of someone's face to cover up the face, right? So for the videos, you can get somebody on Fiverr to do these videos for you. So that's not an issue. But when the person discovers that you're using his or her face to scam people, the person is supposed to do something about it. So maybe that's why the platform now had to do this. Okay. Now, they show fake pictures and saying that these people are management of the company. And these are the proof they have that this is a scam because when you look at this picture that they are using, from this review, they're saying it is a stock photo, group of photos that have been taken by people for use. Maybe some people can pay and have access to it. Okay, but these things cannot even be found there, because if truly, if I can see the team behind this from this website right now, I can do the research myself. Because first thing I do when I want to research them is to make sure that they are there. If they are there, I go on social media and see if those people are real on social media. If they are real on social media, what have they done in the past? When was that account created? If it's a new account, I know it is just purely scam. If it's an old account, is the person talking about that project? If he's not talking about it, means that they copy the person's image, right? And but now there's nobody that you can hold accountable for here. They don't have it here. Previously they did, and people reviewed and they removed it. Now no FDIC in short. And the crypto OTC trading platform claims on its official website that all digital tokens held within this app are FDIC insured up to 250,000 per person, but it is not true. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation provides deposit insurance to regulated companies only, and COTPS is not regulated, which brings us to another point. So they don't have this. This website these people are showing us here is not actually what I'm seeing here, because it's it's been totally rebranded. But if you look at the color here, you also see that yes, they do have, this is like the color they used previously, and they just rebranded it to, like, try to fool people. Okay. So this information is not even on the website any longer about the 250,000 insurance. It is no longer there. Now let us see what they are using now as their proof, which is the qualification, the license. Okay, we'll talk about this license. We'll look into this license very soon. Let's continue. So first, you have to know that it is not actually insured. That is the lie, and it is not regulated, and it is illegal. Okay, COTPS is registered in Colorado, so it is a U.S. company. Yes, since it is clearly providing investment services, it has to be regulated, but it is not. So it is breaking the laws, and it is an illegal investment service. Don't get fooled by the FinCEN registration of Cryptos OTC Trading Platform Limited. Financial Crime Enforcement Network is not a regulator that oversees investment services and securities offerings. The FinCEN clearly states that the inclusion of a business on its website is not a certification of legitimacy. You see, anybody can register with the FinCEN. You fill in form online, and that's it. The FinCEN will check if you are a real business that is authorized to provide the service you provide. COTPS is an unauthorized and illegal investment service. Now let me just explain this whole registration thing for you. I register businesses for people in Nigeria, and I'm working towards making sure that this service is also available to my clients in other countries, through partnership. I can register business for people. Anybody can come to me and tell me this is what I want to do, and I'll register the business. CSC will not do the research to know if what these people are saying is true or not, right? But in their website, they assume that we are supposed to do the research ourselves, we, the lawyers. But remember that CSC has now made it possible for for anybody to be able to register companies in Nigeria right now. So let's say I am a scam actor. I can decide to go to CSC website, create an account, and register a company, right, with fake information. How? People can go to villages or anywhere and get people who are in the villages, sponsor them to get documents without them knowing what they want to use those documents for, right? Pay them off. And some people will take that because they need money to even eat. When they take this document, they can use it to register a company, right? And have those faces and probably use it to, perpetrate their scam online. I'm talking about Nigeria. And this can happen any other place. But what the hallmark of it all is that CSC does not do the research of making sure that this information that is being provided in their platform is genuine. You understand that? And even if it is genuine, that it is not going to be used for scam purposes. So anyone can do that. And then when people now start reporting, that is when these organizations will now take the decision to now go and do the research. You get that? Now, when you go to this website, they tell you that they are registered with FinCEN. Okay. Now, this is the qualification they use. Now, let's open it up and see. as at when they registered this was 2021. This was 2021. And the person who sent me this information said that this business has been registered, has been operating since 2019. Yes, there's a difference between being registered and being operational. So, but I do not also advise people to start a business and not register it, right? You register it along the way. Doesn't make sense. And this one had a lifetime, 2019 to 2021. Doesn't make sense. So this is actually when they say it was registered. Remember, there's another thing you're also going to find out in this review, which is that claim that it started since 2019 is actually false because they get that from the domain. And that domain was actually bought. It was not registered by the people who are operating this system right now. It was bought. Okay. So this is when they registered this, and by this registration with FinCEN, which we say these are not regulators, and anybody can do this actually, and they do not also verify informations that people put on their platform, and that is why they even gave you like a review. They even gave you like a warning. They say the inclusion of a business on the MBS registrant search webpage is not a recommendation slash certification of legitimacy or endorsement of the business by any government agency. Okay? Because I know offshore company people can actually come do this and use it to like woo people online as to their legitimacy. And the way these people are showing this, it actually shows you it is a scam. Nobody would want to like start showing their certification this way. They'll tell you yes that they are certified, and it is now your duty to go and do the research. Probably provide you with the registration number and stuff. But you see the way they are, branding it and showing it to your face, like to show trying to prove something, right? And usually if it looks like a scam, it probably is. Okay. So this was in 2021, and from the FinCEN website, we gathered that it's it is not a guarantee that they have registered with a regulator. Okay. Now they're also saying that they are a licensed currency dealer in Canada, right? And this is the Canada license that they are showing us, which was actually registered in 2022. So this all shows you that this is a scam project. Now the roadmap is what we now be able to explain this, very well for you. First, there's no team behind this. Now you're telling us you started in 2019. You conducted your market research in 2019. You launched officially in 2019 when actually it was is live because that website it was actually bought. You bought that website which was registered in 2019. You bought that website, right? So you didn't actually launch anything in 2019. Now in 2021 you said you started a global agency project, right? Now let us see. 2019 you say you established a platform. Was that platform established in 2019? I doubt. I doubt. The registrar is showing that yes, it was registered in 2019, but it was not. I'm not sure that that was what this crypto OTC trading platform was what that website was used for as at that time. Okay. Then in 2020, you said that the number of registered users exceeded 100,000. How can you have 100,000 users and you were registering in 2021? Doesn't make sense to me in 2022. Now let us also look at uh, let's say website to determine website traffic. Let's see website traffic checker. Okay. Okay. So let's use this and check this .net. So this website will likely show us like an estimate of how many people visit this website. Now you see monthly there are 1,083 visitors, and daily traffic is like 36 visitors, and it is mostly from the United States, right? Okay, and this is the keyword. Now you might say, yes, this is the .net. Okay, let us check the .com. Okay, let us check the .com and see for a platform that claims that in 2020 they had 100,000 registered users. Let us see. Okay. Now this is the monthly traffic, 154,000 visitors. The daily traffic is 5,000 visitors. And the country is United States. Now, this just shows you that they are lying about this whole thing, because you can have 100,000 users and on daily it is just 5,000 people who are using. Remember that the whole essence is that every 2 hours these people will have to trade to be able to make that profit. So are you telling me people will just invest and not come every 2 hours to do that trading when you just have 5,000 visitors? Anybody can get this, right? Anybody can get this from their website. You can go to and tell them, I want so amount of traffic every day, and they'll provide that for you. Okay, anybody can get this. So this is no proof. They are actually lying. They are lying. If you want us to check another website, let's see. Let's check Site Checker. Let's see if it corresponds with the first one. The website is actually slow. Okay. Okay, this is the monthly visit. 388,000 visitors per month. What? 3.8 million visitors per month. But this information is wrong. I don't know where they get this from. But let's see Alexa. Alexa website traffic. Alexa is like give us better information. Okay. Okay. Okay, global rank is 23,293. Yes, because this was registered in 2019. And they actually bought this domain. They bought this domain. This domain was not for this purpose. Okay. The major traffic is coming from the US. Okay. Okay, that is it for this. I'm still going to show you about the domain name later, but let's just continue this review. Okay. So frankly, we understand that COTP is a scam within just a few minutes of discovering about it. How is it possible? Simply because the daily return promised by this platform are something impossible for legit investments and trading program. Up to 3.6% daily means more than 100% per month. Yes, it is possible to have a lucky month in crypto trading and double your money, but you certainly won't be able to do that every month. Even less consistency is possible on a daily basis. Yes, you will see people showing that they consistently make about around 3% daily with COTPS, which is ridiculous. Okay, so how are they paying? Now, let me explain this. COTPS is saying that they trade um, peer to peer, like they trade using the P2, just like what we do on Binance P2P. I'm a P2P trader, and I can tell you that yes, there's profit in P2P, but you cannot guarantee that this is the amount you're going to be making every day. It is not, because market changes. There are periods when you can buy and market price will drop below where you bought. So you have to wait, or you're going to sell at a loss to be able to buy back cheaper and then continue. So there's no guarantee. There are days you will lose, there are days you will make money, but overall in a month you're going to be profitable. But that's not to say that there's a guarantee that you make 100%. It depends on the capital. There's an amount of capital you will have, and you might not be able to guarantee that 100%. Okay, in a month. Now, but if it is small capital, yes, you can make 100% in a month actually. But it's not guaranteed. There might be months you make 50%, there might be months you make 100%. That's it. And there might be months you make zero or even stay negative because maybe there's a scam, right? And anything could happen. So it's not always good to like guarantee people on a monthly basis in business. No, it's not always good, right? Especially when the return on investment is very high. When you are talking about 100% in a month, it doesn't make sense. It looks scammy from just by looking at that. So how CTPS really works? For me, it works like a Ponzi scheme where they use the money that is brought by another person to pay another person, stuff like that. That's exactly what happens there, right? Because I'm not sure that they actually execute any trade in any exchange, or if you say they're executing it inside the platform, right? Then that is pyramid scheme. Take from this person, give this person, just like that. And one day, when this person stops bringing or new people stops coming, the whole thing crashes. There's no way for you to be able to like give them that promised ROI. So this platform, according to this review, is a scam. And there are things I took out from this. First is the FinCEN registration, which from this review shows that anybody can actually do this and that these are not regulators, right? And that this type of business is supposed to be registered, with a regulatory body, right? But they didn't. They just went to places that it's easy for them to do, right? And even on their website, they show that even though someone registered under them, it is not a guarantee of legitimacy. So you should do your own research, which is what we are doing right now. That's one of the things we picked. Then on the team, they've clearly removed from their website, also shows that there's something fishy about this platform. Okay, I think that is it about this review. Let's go to the second one. The second one is also calling it a scam because of the team, right? Because if we are to check these people, now who is the CEO? Based on this review, it says the CEO is Jane Jenny. Jane Jenny. Okay. But just by listening to the name, you already know there's something is wrong. Now, we use Twitter as the medium of checking people. Yes, because any serious CEO is supposed to be on Twitter. Not all of them, but if your company is well known, then no problem. But if it's a new company that is just trying to start up, you need to be on Twitter. So let's search for Jenny. How can someone just answer Jenny? We have Jenny Jane. There's no Jenny here. Let's look at people. You see that there's no Jenny. So this whole thing is just like a whole big scam that people need to just look into, right? Just need to look into it. Jenny, nobody. Van Fleet, nobody. 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 Van Fleet, nobody. So usually when you drop your team, you're supposed to drop a link to their social media platforms so that people can actually do their research. And remember, this information is no longer on the website, so there's no need to even talk about that. They removed it because they know they're scammers. Now look at the CEO interview video. This one said, "I am Darius." Okay, there's a YouTube video. I saw this Darius thing. Let's check. COTPS. I don't know. Alan Kosan. Let's see this guy. Darius. Okay, this is it.
I think we should explore a few solutions.
Okay, this guy who posted it just, posted someone's video, for
Hello,
just
members
to
of the
making money.
global
Because
community.
when you look at
I
it
am
very well, you see they are
Dariush, the
giving you
technical director of COTP
their details
Exchange.
that you used to read.
It's a great
See
honor
the
to be
guy.
here to discuss
Let's see
HFT
what he's
models
saying.
and future trends for digital assets with you. Let's protect the future path of wealth together. As we know, high-frequency trading is an excellent returning trading market. Hello, members of the global community. I am Dariush, the technical director of COTP Exchange.
Technical director, right? Okay, Darius, let's look at this again and see what the name, where this Darius guy is. Technical director. Can't even see the Darius guy. So these guys are just so. It's very, very tough to even pull out this scam thing because it's not how you can just be real overnight. It's not possible.
There's a lot on level
You can't be
3.
real overnight. Now, when you go to their website, look closely at this website, you see that the image, the video that they showed here, you see the Darius guy, they've covered his face. Look at it. They covered the face. And this video is not play. It can't play. It doesn't play. It's an image. Do you see that? It's an image. It's supposed to be a video. It's an image. Two images joined together. They use this to cover the face. You guys are terrible. Terrible. So the only way to get this video is from YouTube, and YouTube is not even from their own platform. It is someone else who posted this earlier on before they
It's
removed
a
the
great
video.
honor to be
See
here
that? You
a
see
secure
that?
and convenient trading method. We are building a world-class
Someone is
blockchain
asking who
digital
are the
asset
owners of this
integration
platform.
system without
Registered name on
borders.
the USA
We
is
provide
Yang Feng.
enthusiasts of
Okay,
global
we'll get
digital
to that.
assets
We'll get to that. Let's even talk about that registration on their website. This is the website they're using to pull off the scam, right? This is the registration they're talking about. I'm trying to see if that Yang Feng, I saw it somewhere, but the name is not here. It's not here. So for people who have done the research, you'll see that. Let's just continue this review. I'm going to show you that. Okay. Okay. So we've talked about this certification, which we said does not remove the fact that they are scam. Okay. So offshore fraudsters frequently apply for this using fictitious information. COTP has employed a Colorado shell business establishment in this instance. So on October 14th, 2021, the crypto OTC trade was registered with false information. False information. Feng Yan is listed as the company owner as a point of reference. Now let's check who is Feng Yan. Go to Twitter and check Feng Yan. Nobody. Nobody. We have Yang Feng. This guy, this lady is literally not even involved in anything like that because I can decide to open up this platform, this profile. You see it. Nobody. I took time to check all these people. If I open it up, you're going to see that yes, none of them is connected to this. None of them is connected to this. So you see, people can actually do a whole lot of stuff. So Fenja is the company's own as a point of reference. This individual is most likely not real. Clarida address used to incorporate COTP, which also appears on their registration, belongs to an unrelated mail forwarding firm. Virtual address. Remember, you can get virtual address online, right? For people who are not based in the US. So basic incorporation and everything from FinCEN are irrelevant in the context of MLM due diligence. Source code of COTP website demonstrate that this site is developed with Chinese in mind. based on the BYBIT thing that is showing here, but that's not even the point here. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. Look at the point here. It was developed with Chinese in mind, based on when this domain name was registered, right? And then we now have majority of US traffic in the website. Doesn't add up. Okay. COTPS.net was registered for the first time October 2nd, 2021. On February 9, 2022, the registration was last updated with an incomplete address in Singapore. So always, if a MLM firm is not honest about who runs or controls it, consider twice before joining. Okay, they are offering a compensation plan. That is not my business. Now they have three level of compensation: the 15% for level one, level two 10%, level three 5%. That's purely pyramid scheme. So people are actually getting others to join this platform so that they can make money from this referral that runs down to three generation. Okay, which means if you bring someone, you're paid 15% of the money the person is earning, and if the person brings another person, you're paid 10%. If that person brings another person, you're paid 5% on the third level. So this is purely pyramid scheme. This money, they're getting it from more people joining. So they have to make it look nice. Okay. Okay, so every 2 hours, affiliate sign up, crypto investment, and in figures on the screen. So their own conclusion is that it is a scam. One thing to pick from this is the name of the CEO, which does not tally up. So this is the third website that also reviewed this. The same thing, the same thing, the same thing, right? They're using the same information. So let's go back to the website. There's a place I saw that Feng Yang, the Feng Yang guy. I think that information has also been removed, where you see the name of the people who registered this. Okay. Introduction technology. Is this qualification I am after? Because the name Feng Yang, when people research this, that's the only name that is attached to this. And that Feng Yang is not real. It is not real. It's not a real name. They just picked any name and use it for that registration. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to stop for this review. This website, I'm not going to waste my time registering on it because it's a pyramid scheme, the Ponzi scheme that is going to end up as a scam because it depends on new people registering. It depends on new people registering to be able to pay others. And when this slows down, it is going to die off. And they're going to run away with people's money. Okay. Um, let's do this. Tracker. Okay, let's look at some of the information relating to this. This COTPS.com, okay, GoDaddy, it was updated on this 9th of February 2022. Now, if this has been in the creation date, when was it created? It was 290. This is what people are using to deceive you. This is what they're using to deceive you, telling you it's been operating since 290. Where is the proof that it's operating since 290? And we are just all hearing about it in 2022. And it's recently that people started promoting this. So this is when it was updated. Did you see that? This is when it was updated, 2022. Okay? So stop looking at that. So probably these guys bought this domain and now started using it for this scam that they're pulling. And in their website, they also say they had 100,000 users in 2020, right? 2020. So where's the proof? You have 100,000 users. You don't have any social media platform that we can use to check, verify this information. You don't have any team or anybody we can link to on social media to say, yes, this person has been promoting this, or any page or any website or any social media page that we can go to and say, yes, you've been updating this since 2020, since you said you have 100,000 users. Man, people should just use their brain sometimes. You need to use your brain. Okay. I'm not going to give you a link to this because this is a pure scam. I wouldn't do that. I might make money for you using my link to register, but I'm not going to do this. I've looked into it, I've researched it, and I can tell you that it is clearly a scam. It's clearly a scam. So I'm not going to promote scam. Okay, it's a pyramid scheme that is going to fail. It's going to fail in the future. So finally, if you're into it, I'm not discouraging you, but you should also know that what you're doing is a pyramid scheme that can hurt a lot of people. And if you know how to play the game, fine for you. But don't encourage people who don't know how to play the game. Or at least when you're referring people to this platform, tell them that it's a pyramid scheme. Pyramid in the sense that there will come a time where just like MMM, just like Get Help Worldwide, just like every other pyramid you've run in the past, that they will get to a point where people will stop bringing in money. And when people stop bringing in money, then this platform is going to die off. Okay, even the trade that is going on in the platform, a lot of people maybe they start reducing how many times you can trade, and before you know it, people start pulling out their money, and before you know it, they will stop paying, they will stop, honoring those withdrawals, and then the platform will crash. Okay, and even if you're trying to claim that yes, these things will not happen, please try to do that with enough information, because I've shown you that yes, these people do not have verifiable track record from the information they give. They started since 2019, and they don't have any verifiable track record online. That is a scam. And there's no team. And there's a lot of things that people reviewed which they've removed from their platform, from their website. So I'm not going to invest in something that I know is going to burn my money in the future, because this is how it works. I might decide to say, okay, let me play it, and I put in some money, and I make money in the first month, and then I'll try to like put in more money. That is where the greed comes in, and that is what they are playing on you guys now, so that more money will come in before they can now exit the scam. When they exit the scam, who are you going to hold? Nobody. Nobody. This guy has even gone to the extent where people are using their face now. This one is that these people are not even showing anybody, nobody to even hold responsible. This is just easy for you to detect. So if you want to do it, just call it a pyramid scheme that you're doing, and that when you're putting in what you can afford to lose, and when you lose the money, you have nothing to worry about. But in doing that, please make sure you do it alone. Don't bring people into it. And when you keep bringing people into it and those people lose their money, you now say, I told them to do their own research. But within you, you know that the reason why you refer people to that platform is not because you did your research, but because you actually want the referral bonus that comes with it. Doesn't make sense. And before I go, I also want to let you know that yes, I do trade peer to peer. I trade, right? I buy and sell crypto, right? I buy and sell crypto for profit. And it's been an interesting journey. Anybody who wants to learn can always, chat up. My informations are there on my YouTube channel, and I can teach you, though it is not for free. Okay, so you do it yourself and not trust people you don't know to do for you. People who can actually take your money and run away. I trade in different countries actually, manually. I don't give anybody money. I buy from people, I sell to people myself in legitimate platforms like Binance, KuCoin, and BYBIT, sorry, local Bitcoin, and so many other platforms for peer-to-peer uh, trades. So these are things you can learn yourself online, or you could get a mentor who's going to train you on how to do that, instead of you just giving your money to a platform that is not being true to themselves by at least showing us, verifiable information about them. that we can use to make sure that we are not investing into a scam project. If it is too good to be true, it probably is. I'll leave you with that. Have fun.